What is up, guys? Welcome here. Welcome back. Bricklink Designer Program Series 6 just got recently revealed. We knew what the sets were, but LEGO has been recently working with the designer, improving these sets or quite possibly making them worse, to make them more in line with what LEGO wants at price points they want and what they want for a LEGO set. Because make no mistake about this, I know that in the community this goes both ways, whether this is a real LEGO set or not. These sets are made in-house in LEGO factories, shipped, boxed in LEGO factories from LEGO warehouses they're shipped from. You are purchasing this on the LEGO websites, and Insider, even your account and Insider, is all redirected through lego.com. Everything about the Bricklink Designer Program is official LEGO, other than who created the set. Now, again, we get different creators for every LEGO set that we even get officially. These are just non-commissioned LEGO employees, essentially. So for lack of a better word, these are official LEGO sets. Very exclusive official LEGO sets. And I encourage you to jump on board if you aren't already seeing sets that you want, because these things skyrocket in price. These things are like a money hack, okay? For getting them and then reselling them on eBay. If this is something you are into, by all means. But that being said, I just want to go through them here, give my thoughts, give my opinions. I've got, actually, I've got an interview coming out hopefully soon with one of the set designers. I was able to ask some questions to, and get some responses for some of one of my most anticipated heavy hitter of sets of this wave. So that'll be a fun video, but without further ado, I just want to get on into it. First up, we have the Off-Road Adventure coming in at the cheapest set, which is $80. Now, this set looked a lot different than it did previous to LEGO working with the designer to update it. I'll go through each one more in depth. I just want to go through them quickly here. But this set changed quite a bit. I don't know if it was for the better or for the worse, but I will get into that later. The Art Factory, a modular, kind of folds open, folds closed. Take it or leave it. I'm not a big modular person. The only modular I have is like the Daily Bugle. Not a big modular fan. I know people are into cities and stuff like that, so that's a unique modular that is coming out. This is the fourth most expensive set, it looks like, tied for fourth most expensive. So that's cool for people who are fans of modulars. Then we have a return to, trying to move my camera here. Then we have a return to the West, the Wild West. Been so long, guys. I love the Wild West. We love the Wild West, don't we? But we don't get the Wild West officially on lego.com. But through Bricklink Designer Program, we do get the Wild West if we vote for it enough. Because this is where we are fed well. Medieval fans, pirate fans, Western fans. We've gotten the general store. We've gotten the Wild West train set. Now we've gotten a gold mine. Classic sets. Love it. Love this set. I think this is the most expensive set in this wave. And for a good reason. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of pieces going on. We'll dive into whether it was worth it or not. And tied for fourth for the most expensive, we also have the, what is going on here? I apologize. This thing's falling apart. We got the Outlaw Forest Den. We have the Outlaw. Oh my gosh, guys, this is a problem. I'm a professional, don't worry. I'm trying to move my camera so you guys can see what the frick is going on around here. But we got the Outlaw Forest Den. What's going, guys? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I have to do this late at night. The Outlaw Forest Den, fourth place in price, very anticipated. Most likely the first to sell out set if these do sell out, because we've got a lot to talk about as far as that goes. But a Wolfpack set, essentially. Very colorful, very nice for castle fans. And we got the Sequoia Tree Trail set, which is good for fans of like A-frame cabin, treehouse, that vein of Lego sets. And also Wild West as well. And I will explain that later. But that's what you got for the Bricklink Designer Program Series 6 sets coming out. And this comes out on October 6th. So 16 days from the time of this recording. Going to start at 8 a.m. Pacific, which is, I believe, 11 or noon Eastern time zone, United States. Now, a TLDR on this is, in the past, we usually get 30,000. These sets only sell 30,000 of each set. Once they sell that 30,000, that's it. Lego ain't making no more. Lego's not producing more of these. They sell for about a week or a month. I think it's like a week. They go on sale for a week, and once they hit 30,000, that's it. But here is a caveat to this recently. Bricklink Designer Series 5 was the first time that no sets sold out. Previous to that, we always had sets sell out. Usually Castle and the Western sets, they would always sell out. Bricklink Designer Series 5 had a pirate set and a castle set. Transylvania and Thieves of Tortuga. They didn't sell out, which was amazing because that means people got to get it if they wanted it. Unfortunately for people who didn't know about it, though. So I've been making such a big hubbub about the Bricklink Designer Program so I can get people to know about it so that you can not miss out on these cool sets. But the reason they didn't sell out is they raised the threshold from 30,000 for the castle set and the pirate set. They raised the castle set to 50,000, and it almost hit that right at the last days. And they also raised the pirate set up to about 40,000, I believe. So they did not sell out. I assume that they'll do the same for this series, because in terms of a business standpoint, why? Okay, I understand making it a week and then cutting it off and let's move into production. What I don't see is limiting it. If people want to buy this thing, 100,000 people want to buy this thing, let them, and then produce them. You're only hurting yourself and your own profit margins by limiting it to 30,000 products. You're just helping the aftermarket, scalpers and resellers. So hopefully that is something that has changed. Hopefully they're going to continue to make it more than 30,000 when it gets close to it. Because I expect the Goldmine Expedition and the Outlaw Forest Den to sell out quickly. This thing will sell out probably, or hit the 30,000 mark at least, and then they'll raise it to 50,000 like they did. And then this set probably will come right around that as well. This set possibly, I'm assuming that this is going to be number 1, sell out. Goldmine, number 2, sell out. And then I would probably say this is number 3, sell out, because it's $79. And then I assume this is 4th sell out. I don't think the Art Factory, I don't think it's going to sell very well. Just because it's not very, I just personally don't find it aesthetically pleasing. I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there who do, but I just personally don't. But I want to get into each set a little more deeply and go over some thoughts, because this is a big deep dive breakdown into this series, because these designer programs only come about like once every 6 months, because that's what the turnaround is on production to shipping out each series. So if you were to pre-order this October 6th, you're not getting this until March, just so that you're aware. And a little, also a caveat to this is if they don't sell 3,000 at least, they don't even get produced, which that's never happened before, but it's something they have on there. And here's the approximate 6-month turnaround as well. But as for this set, let me see if I can pull this out a little bit. A little better. This set, not bad. I mean, I think it would look good probably with the A-frame cabin and stuff. None of this was here previously. Like a lot of this rock formation and this guy riding the bike and stuff was not here prior. The tent looks pretty cool. The Jeep looks cool, like a little Land Rover type thing. Got the fish swimming upstream here. Got the little dog they added. Kind of cool. I like the path work on this. I love this tree stump. Looks very cool. I don't even know what that is, what that piece is. It's not a cheese slope. Oh, you got a little rabbit here too. But that's a cool tree stump. It's a very cool little thing. But this was all not here. My guess is they wanted to hit that $80 threshold, because what Lego does when they work with the designer is they say, okay, this set's about this many pieces. We want to hit the $80 mark. So let's bump it up a little bit, add a few more things to it. Because they can't just have 5 $400 sets in the series. They're not going to do that. They don't want to do that. Just so there's something for a little bit of a thing for everyone. Kind of why you get a modular every time you get a castle and so on and so forth. But, oh, wait a minute. Where is that camper? I didn't know that there was a camper in this set. That just actually blew my mind. This set is way better than what I thought it was. Wait a minute. Where is the camper? Am I tweaking? Okay, there's not. This is the box. This is the official box on this thing. Where is this camper? What does that say? Wait a minute. Trailer. Camping adventure trailer not included. You guys got me tweaking. What is that? 910041? Is this from a set that I don't know about? And the designer made it to go along with this? It's cool. I like that they did that, but it would be cooler if it was in the set. But got a lot of animals, a lot of wildlife. I don't know what the frick this thing is. It was like a freaking teapot with a mushroom on it, or a cupcake. But not a bad say here. You got a cool. I like the Jeep. You got like a little axe, shovel, stuff going on. I think that this was probably a bit much. It does look like there's a lot going on in the set. I kind of like it best from this. Like, I want this to be the front. Turn the truck around like it's going over that log. I think it looks best from this angle. Because I don't like the stream. I don't like the clear water. But a lot going on over here. Not a fan. But guy did a lot of work on it. So $80 for that set. If you're a outdoor Lego type person. The Art Factory, I'm honestly not going to have much to say about it. I'll just go through the pictures here very quickly because I'm not a modular guy. But it looks like it's hinged and it unfolds and folds open and folds closed. Look, my computer doesn't even want to go through these images. It's not even loading them. But again, this is someone's vision. So I want to give its flowers to it because it did make it. People want this thing. Enough people voted for this to become a set. So it wouldn't be here otherwise. A big minifigure selection. You got looks like a little police officer. I like this guy, this little construction janitor type guy. Pretty cool. Albert Einstein looking dude over here. That piano looks sweet. That piano looks awesome. Oh, I really like that paint, dude. Now, this is cool. I like the piano. I like the little paint thing. Teasel or whatever it's called. He's got set up. Very cool. I like the roof. Very cool. They got a roof to it. Being open makes it look worse than what it is. That looks cool. So this is how it actually would be in your Lego city. It wouldn't be like this. It would more than likely be like this. I like that. Cool. Did a good job. I like it. 18 stickers, that's a lot. Goldmine Expedition, $300. Oh, by the way, the Art Factory, $230. The Goldmine Expedition, $300. Now, this is the set that I had an interview with Brick Project. I believe, yeah, Brick Project. So hopefully that video will be coming out soon. I asked them a lot of questions about the set because this set had a downgrade that I'm not happy about, but is an easy fix for a mod. These trees, there used to be bigger trees. Okay, there used to be bigger trees, and they had pink flowers on them. Looked pretty cool. Not here anymore. Not here. I'm sorry for not pulling that picture down. But so this set had the best and worst improvements and deprovements of any set in this series, because they added this wagon, they added horses, and very good selection of minifigures. Very good. So bad on the trees getting removed, good for the figures in the wagon. Now, if it was up to Lego, they said, okay, you have to choose. Do you want to, we can decrease the trees and give you more wagon or minifigures or whatever. I'm okay with that. I would rather have the figures and the horses and wagon and stuff, because this wagon's an amazing design, over the trees that I can just change on my own anyway. And possibly the trees, the set in person might look a bit overcrowded probably with the trees, because they were pretty big, and the pink on them might have been a bit too much, which might have changed. And it's something that I asked the designer about, so hopefully we're able to get a clear answer on that. This is 3,300 pieces at 13 minifigures, 16 stickers. Very good looking set. This is almost in a way modular, because it comes apart in pieces you'll see here in a moment. But you got the railroad track going underneath here. Typical like old type gold mine. This wagon, I mean, I can't get over this wagon. The designer of this set put in so much work into the story, as far as like the minifigures and all their little backgrounds and stories, the gang and everything. Really cool, because this set, the designer didn't have any guns in this set or any traditional Western stuff going on. And Lego, when they must have revised it, they said, let's add some weapons and a gang and the wagon and add some playability for kids to mess around with, which is fun. I'm very glad that they did that. Here's how it comes apart in that modular style. You got the basement floor with the mine and stuff going on. This little mine cart that you can roll in and out. Food storage room. The next floor you had the interiors are very detailed, very nice. Unfortunately, I'm not a big interior person. I love that they do it, but I would rather the money that goes into the interiors and the pieces just be put towards the outside, because I'm not a playability type person. I'm more of a displayability person. I'm building the set to display on a shelf, not to ever play with the interiors or stuff. So I just assume rip all that out, put more into the exterior. But very good set interior wise for those who are looking for that. Then you got the upstairs, I believe third floor essentially. So you got the mine floor, first floor. This is the second floor with the bedrooms and gold safe and stuff like that. You got a crane that you can crank. This wagon, love it. Love the wagon so much. Very well done. Minifigures also incredibly well done. For those of you who are Wild West enthusiasts, I'm saying that's Flatfoot Thompson. Tell me that's not Flatfoot Thompson. If you know, you know. And you got all these characters, very cool. And again, all these Bricklink designer sets are made with pieces that are in the Pick-a-Brick. So you can't take pieces from old sets or whatnot. You can only use pieces that are in Pick-a-Brick right now. And doing that for a Western set, making the minifigures look Western themed, is really hard because Lego doesn't make Western sets anymore. The designer did so good, man. So good. This guy looks awesome. He's like an Indiana Jones type person with the gray going on and the key and so much going on. I mean, I can't say enough good things about the set that the designer did. He did an amazing job. And here's the box art for it. The wagon just was a nice touch. I'm interested to see what that reasoning was to include it because it wasn't in it previously. So that'll be interesting to see. And again, this is the most expensive set in this series. So we'll see what it looks like. We should be getting the reviews 1 week before they go up for pre-order. I believe that designer sets usually go up 1 week before the embargo for reviewers because they send out one set to Lego ambassadors, I believe. All the more reason to show that these are official Lego sets. But so you should be expecting reviews for these sets around October 1st or September, end of September, essentially, for in-hand official reviews of these sets. So that be on the lookout for that. I'll be on the lookout for that as well. That should be fun. Outlaw Forest Den at $229. This is the most anticipated set, and for good reason. This thing looks amazing. Everything we want in a castle set. Color, vibrancies, factions, two factions that can battle each other. Just amazing techniques and designs used. This set did so good, man. He did so good. You got the black, again, this is the Wolfpack Den, so this is like a ragtag team in the castle lore and factions, if you don't know. They like live out in the wilderness. The Lion Knights are the more like Lion Knights Castle that just recently came out. I say recently, 2 years ago, 3 years ago at this point. They're the more royal people that are like your traditional castle medieval type stuff. They've got the horse cart and looks like they're getting ambushed by the wolf pack that they've built this like castle type structure into the side of a mountain. And you got little caverns that go underneath. Just really wildernessy, almost like the forest men hideout type people, forest men people that live out there. It's so good. It's so cool to get a set like this because we probably were never going to get a set like this in Lego.com that will be out for many years. So it's fun and good that we were able to do this for this Bricklink Designer Program. That's why I love the Bricklink Designer Program. It's one of the best things that Lego's ever done is come out this program where it's up to us what we get, and usually we get what we are craving so badly, which is castle sets, pirate sets, Western sets, and other things like that. Oh my gosh. But my voice, bro. What just happened to my voice? Oh, man. You got an interior. It folds in and out kind of like the Lion Knights Castle. Lion Knights Castle really made that dollhouse type thing really come back into the Lego zeitgeist, essentially, which is really cool and really fun because it gives you the ability to display it really a lot bigger than what it looks like all closed up because on a shelf, it'll look a lot smaller, but with the ability to unfold it, it's going to look a lot bigger, and you don't care about the back anyway because you can't see it. So that's really cool. I like it. That's continued with these sets that we continue to get. You got some wolf packs, and also I want to point out one thing, actually, that I just thought of, because I made an error just now when I said that about the Pick-a-Brick, because this just changed. This set actually changed everything as far as Bricklink Designer Program sets, because previously it was only allowed to use parts that are in the Pick-a-Brick. I believe that these wolves are only available and were only available in the CMF for the Beastmaster Wolfpack guy that just came out in Series 27. So that is completely new that they are coming out with wolves, because that's not part of Pick-a-Brick as far as I'm concerned. I believe it's not part of Pick-a-Brick, which is a complete change to everything as far as Bricklink Designer program sets go. So if we're able to use CMF stuff now, that changes everything. Because now you're going to be able to use minifigures, pieces, tools, weapons, anything like that. So that'll be interesting to see how that shakes out going forward. I don't think that they would let you use CMF figures because you'd be able to use arm printing and all kinds of cool stuff like that. And that hinders what the special thing is for the CMFs. So we'll see what happens with that. Another angle here just looks really good. You got the black stonework. It looks like just really cool, man. It did a really awesome job. Dual molded legs on this guy. Really cool. He looks kind of like the leader type guy. And then the Lionites kind of looks like they got ambushed. You can see the face, so that's what the story kind of is. It's what they're going for here. Got some girl wolf pack. Cool to see that. Really good job, man. Really good job. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Wolfpack figures. Oh no, 8. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dude, are those 6 Dolma legs? I can't tell because they're looking straight at us. Those are 6 dual-molded legs that we're getting with the set, dude. That's incredible. Now, keep in mind, these are just plain legs. Still, that's awesome, guys. For $229, the cheapest set, or not the cheapest, next to cheapest set, this set's going to sell out quick. So if you're seeing this and you're wanting it, do not sit on this, guys. October 6th is coming quick. Save up your money, start mowing them lawns, start taking out the trash, and saving money because you're going to need it for this $230 set. Looks amazing. Awesome. And last but not least, the Sequoia Tree Trail for $270. Looking at this at first glance, you might think, this is silly, stupid for $270, but let me just put this into perspective because I don't think you understand, first of all, how big this set is. This set's very big. Look at how these big trees, the Endor Chase diorama for Star Wars, those are the same trees. It was shot in the Redwood Forest, which is what this is based off of, the Redwood Forest. So these are technically the same trees. Now look at those trees compared to these trees. Those trees were garbage and like an $80 set. These trees look amazing. And you can change the way these trees are set up. You can move them around. Like, see, you can... Wait a minute. Actually, no, you can't. You can only just switch the 2 big trees. So you can only switch the 2 big trees. But the trees look amazing. In person, we get this in a reviewer's hands and we're able to really see the scale of it. I think it will be really good. But the amount of different trees that the designer was able to create, because you got really tiny trees, you've got really big trees, medium trees, and then the really skinny tall trees. Amazing, man. The guy, this was an amazing set. But I'm looking at this set not from a wilderness adventure type person. And the reason being, I'm looking at this set in the form of a Western, Wild Western set. Because you got 3 hats, cowboy hats here already. Park rangers. Imagine you make some modifications, and this set is basically right out of the box with an addition of a wagon. Can be an old mining camp, or not old mining camp, an old logging camp as a Western set. Because that structure, that house, to me, very Western-y, old style looking to me. This set could be a Western set, and I don't think people are understanding that and pointing that out very easily. Add some wagons. If you're a Western fan, I wouldn't sleep on this set because you can turn this into a logging camp. Remember Red Dead Redemption 2? where there's like a logging camp and you got the little guy set up, you do jobs for him. And you can add some trees with some cut up logs, or add the wagon with logs in the back, or horses pulling logs. Man, now I don't know if you want to do that for $270, but I think this set could go along very well with that gold mine expedition we just got, because, man, looks good. It looks cool. The trees are done so good. I just can't get over the trees. The paths are done really cool. This could be a very good set that you could get, do some mods to, and make it look like a completely different set, or give the vibe of a completely different set. Because the way it sits now, it's like a camping, kind of goes with the off-road adventure set that we just looked at. Some modifications. This is the Western set, like that. So, that's what my opinion is on this Bricklink designer set. I would say, man, I really like that Gold Mine Expedition. The Outlaw Forest Den and the Gold Mine Expedition are probably tied for my most favorite sets of this wave. It's gonna be really. I recently got the Diesel Tortuga in the last set, and I wish that I got the Wild West Train set, but then I was like, oh my gosh, do I really want to spend that much money on the Wild West Train set? And now the Wild West Train set's already like an extra $200, so it's like literally a money glitch. If you have the money, buy the freaking thing, and if you were kind of wanting it, and then just sell it when it comes out, because you literally made money off of it. So if you're wanting any of these sets, you have the money, you're not struggling, but you're kind of questioning whether, do I really want this set to build it? I say get it, because you can sell this freaking thing for 2x what you got it for, like a couple months out of the gate. But do what you want, do what you want to do. That's not financial advice or whatever people say. I'm just saying, these sets, it's like a money glitch, man. They go for a lot after they've come out, because people are like, dang, I wish I got it. Just like me right now with the Wild West Train set. It's like, you don't get a lot of these sets. If you're wanting them, better get them, because they're gone forever. So keep that in mind with these sets. October 6th coming up, and we'll see how this all shakes out. I'm probably going to be getting the Gold Mine Expedition and the Outlaw Forest Den for sure. Questioning whether I want to spend $270 on this Sequoia Tree Trail set. But like I just said, usually they go up 2x right out of the gate. So we'll see what happens. But with that being said, I'm going to get on out of here. I've been up very late. We're trying to record some videos because I've been slacking a lot. But yeah, hope you're enjoying the videos lately. And with that being said, I'm going to get on out of here. So I will see you in the next video.